I did talk about Sterling last week, but we have Kemjika Anya Nwu. Apologies if I've completely butchered that. Sterling for Mane. Now, I was saying that as long as Sterling keeps playing, then Sterling is a very good option. He is always there or thereabouts as far as attacking goal threat. He is lower than usual for attempts on goal compared to his counterparts. He is lower than Mane, which is who you were asking about transferring him for. Hazard, Pogba, Eriksen, Schürrle and Salah. Penalty area touches, however, he's got 50, which is second only to Mohamed Salah on 52. Hazard has 36. Total attempts on goal, Sterling has had 15. I think I just discussed that, in fact, because he's behind the people I just mentioned. So, moving on to shots from inside the box, Sterling has had 10, same as Hazard and Pedro. That's less than Mane and Salah. Big chances in total. Salah is ahead of the table again. Hazard, Pogba, Ali, Brooks, Walcott, Lucas Moura, Sane, Gross, all above Raheem Sterling for big chances. Shots on target, Raheem Sterling actually does better here. Only behind Mane, Pogba and Salah. He has 8, same as Schürrle, whereas Mane, Pogba and Salah have 10 each. And then if we look at expected goals, Sterling is 5th for expected goals. 2.14, that's behind Mane, Hazard, Pogba and Salah. So for me, if I was going to look at Sterling, with him having underlying stats that are a bit below the rest, I think I would need the fixtures on Man City's side, and especially the fixtures on Man City's side because of the fear of rotation. And you're asking the question right when Man City are about to hit a run of games where it's going to go up and down as far as their ease of fixtures. Man City had Brighton Hove Albion next. They had a very good run of fixtures up until this game week. Then next game week it's Liverpool, which will be a very interesting game. Then it is Burnley. Then it's Tottenham. Then it's Southampton. Then it's Man United. Then it's West Ham and Bournemouth. For me, Liverpool probably the biggest challenge there. Man City can go and get wins, of course, against all of them. But with the worry of rotation and the fixtures looking like that, would I necessarily say you have to make that transfer? No, because apart from last week where Liverpool's attack, which is mentioned in my video that I released this morning, Liverpool's attack were very poor against Southampton as far as their underlying stats. I've not watched the game yet, still haven't had a chance to do so. However, over the season, Mane has looked decent, Sterling's looked decent. So I would say it's a gut feeling that you would have to go with. And for me, I feel like Mane is a safer option because I don't feel like he'll get rotated as much as potentially someone like Sterling. However, of course, Sterling got rotated at the beginning of the season, and I believe, if I can pick him up on the screen here, he hasn't been rotated for maybe 4 or 5 game weeks, if I'm correct. So he started since game week 3. He only missed out on the Huddersfield game in game week 2. So, I mean, he looks like one of the favoured options, but I say that, and then as soon as I say that, someone gets rotated. So it's a move you could make, but don't worry, Kemjika, I butcher everyone's name. I don't necessarily say it's something you have to do unless you really think it's a move that's going to work.